Good morning, beautiful star children. Today is October 3rd, and I'm doing an energy reading for the collective conscious. If you like this video, please comment down below and let me know if it resonated, or if you would like a personal reading, head over to my other Instagram, Soul Journey Magics with an S, and you can go to the link in the description to my Etsy shop and see my options for personal readings. Today we are going to be using the Star Child Tarot by popular demand. I asked you guys what deck you wanted me to use, and this is the one. And then we will also be using the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. And we will be using the Soul Cards 2 deck as well. So let's get into it. So today I'm going to be starting with our theme, which I have pulled from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. As you guys know, I don't look at any of the cards until I show them to you, so it's totally intuitive. So let's see. Ooh, wow. Okay, so we've got abundance. So today's theme is abundance, and so that makes total sense to me. It is something I've been focusing on. I think a lot of us are trying to create this in our lives so we can create the dreams we want, so that we can live out our soul passions. Right now on the planet, it is really hard, I think, to get around the idea of having what we want if we don't feel we have abundance. Of course, abundance, what I'm hearing from the universe to tell you guys is there is always abundance. There's abundance around us. If you just go out into nature, like there's billions of leaves. There are thousands of millions of animals. Nature naturally is abundant. Only we hold ourselves away from abundance. So today's theme, abundance. So getting into the reading. So our main energy is 10 of Crystals. Wow, that is just, talk about like almost the same card, right? So 10 of Crystals is really about long-term abundance. Oftentimes it's represented with like generational abundance. So that's our main energy for today. So wow, talk about a theme, right? So that's our main energy. So what is it that's going to help us come into this energy? What's going to help us? The Hierophant. Interesting. So for me, the Hierophant is about spirituality. It's about focus. It's about tradition. It's about being serious about spirituality, essentially. It's about bringing in focus. So it's like, it's about getting clear. It's about, you know, maybe having a daily practice. So what's really going to help us, I feel, is about connecting in consistently with our soul path, with our intentions, with our desires. So that's what's really going to help us, being consistent and bringing in some of this traditional aspects. So maybe it's working with certain crystals that bring in abundance. Maybe it's specifically working with certain spells, certain herbs, whatever that means to you in your spiritual practice for bringing in abundance. That's what you need to tap into. What's going to be hindering us is Four of Swords. Interesting. So Four of Swords is a negative card. I almost see it as almost if you were going to take the meditation card or the rest card too far, it would almost be laziness, right? So I'm really feeling like the Four of Swords is really telling us that it is our lack of focus. It's our lack of drive. I'm also thinking, you know, because if you think of the meditation card, what would be the opposite of that? Is being our minds being kind of hectic, right? So I really think the combination of us kind of just, you know, sitting back and not doing what we need. Sorry, I am like, my eyes having a moment. Sitting back, not really focusing our energy, being too lax about it. A lot of us think a lot about things, but don't actually put the action into it. And then the other thing is letting our thoughts kind of run away with us. What are the belief systems that are causing you turmoil or fear or lack? So be aware of that, because that's really what's going to hinder us. And then our main energy for the whole reading is Knight of Crystals. So Knight of Crystals, for me, the first thing that comes to mind is slow and steady wins the race. So I feel like a lot of us, especially in this day and age, are really focused on that kind of like, oh my God, I want to be abundant overnight. I want to have everything kind of come to me. You know, I'm going to manifest it fast and quick, which is totally fine. Like some people can have that. But I really feel like when it comes to stability and it comes to real abundance and real growth, just like anything, it's about creating a habit. It's about slow and steady wins the race. So you want to build up that following. You want to build up that business. You want to build up that clientele, because that's really what's going to hold you. If it's just a fad, if it's just, you know, overnight success, you know, that viral sensation, it's very possible that people won't actually follow it. They'll just have that one little blip and it will go. So what I'm really feeling is for this long-term abundance, like we're showing here, this like ancestral abundance, you know, the long-term longevity of abundance. It's slow and steady wins the race. You know, buying those likes, buying those subscriptions, that's not really what's going to get it. It's going to be consistent content. It's consistently putting yourself out there, consistently, maybe it's you know, maybe you need to learn more about your craft. Maybe, you know, whatever it is that's going to create this abundance for you, it's about slow and steady. But don't forget, the Knights, it's still a Knight. The Knights still always get where they need to go. It's just about the type of energy that's going to get them there. And so again, with the Hierophant, bring in that traditional aspect, what feels good to you, what's going to really bring in that, what feels soul connected. And then don't be, as I would say, lazy or let your thoughts run away with you. So that would be that main energy. And so the last card I have is from Soul Cards 2. This is from Soul Cards 2. So this is the message from Spirit, and this is a very intense card. For me, this represents fear. And not opening up to the possibilities. See, they're like crunched down, but the color of them is very dark. It's very, not a lot of color. And then you've got this scream, and then it's in reverse, so even more so. So be aware of where your fears are. Maybe you have a fear of abundance in the sense of you have a fear of, you know, how much work it might take, or maybe you'll make a wrong decision when you like move into that energy. So just be aware of where your fear is sitting. Again, don't let your thoughts run away with you. That's what's really going to hinder you. So step into your practice, step into what feels good. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. As long as you keep consistently putting out content or whatever it is that you want to do to create abundance, the consistency with the Knight of Crystals, slow and steady wins the race, is what's going to grow your abundance, and it's going to be long lasting. I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you find this resonates with you, please comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you would like a personal reading, like I said, head over to my other Instagram, Soul Journey Magics, or my Etsy shop of the same name, and that's Soul Journey Magics with an S. And you can see my possibilities for readings. I do through recorded video, and I send you a link, or you can do a Skype session with me. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. Again, please subscribe to or follow wherever you're seeing this. I do try to do the energy readings regularly. I am also going live in a little bit to do solo card readings for anyone who would like a short message from Spirit. So definitely check that out in a few minutes. Love you guys so much. Blessings, namaste, and have a great day. Bye.